Hey everybody, it's Kelly, and I'm back with another episode of Product Placement, which is a series I do with Rachel Reynolds where we choose one supply and use it on a layout. So I chose that blue kind of polka dotted lighter blue paper from Creative Memories, and I'm going to use this kind of fireworks paper from Pebbles, the land that I love. It's a fireworks paper, but I don't know that you'll just kind of look at that as more as a circle design once this is all done. So this month we are working with washi tape, and I am just taking an assortment of a whole bunch of washi tape in navy and blue, and I'm just ripping strips off and adding it to my layout. I'm not measuring anything. I'm not making sure that they're exactly lined up. I'm using some narrower ones and thicker ones. I'm wrapping most of them over the edge of the paper just because they are quite a bit thicker than some of my really narrow ones. I think I have two really narrow ones. I meant to put three on here, but I missed the third one. So anyway, and what I'm doing is I'm creating kind of like a patchwork with the washi tape. I have seen this done with pattern paper. Just recently I saw it done with pattern paper actually, but in this case I decided to do it with washi tape. And this is really simple. It really didn't take me all that long to actually do this because I really, again, wasn't measuring anything. I was just doing it, right? So I am fixing this a little bit because I got it was a little crooked, and that's not that big of a deal, but I didn't love how crooked it was, so I changed that. Now, I didn't write specifically down what any of these washi tapes were, although I do know, like, this is a recollections one. If you have a specific question about a specific tape, just pop that in the comments and I'll respond to you and let you know what it is. It was a lot of writing to kind of figure that out and trying to, do that. So anyway, but yeah, if you have a specific concern, just let me know and I will, as always, I'll always answer your questions about those kinds of things. So, all right, so I'm just about done, and I'm trying to be a little bit aware of not like making them all the same size because you kind of want to rip them all the same size, and I'm trying not to do that. So adding that piece in, and then the coolest thing happens. I actually ended up with the exact, I started with one and ended with the last one so that the pattern completely repeats around. I didn't know that that was going to happen. And I guess the four sides are equal, but who knows? I was thinking about using that Chamel 6x8 page, but decided I didn't like that. Instead, I'm going to put down this star paper, this navy star paper, which is from Bella Boulevard, the Oh My Star 6x8 background. And then I grabbed that's a piece of Making Memories gingham paper, and I'm thinking about using that on this layout. Now, I will tell you, I didn't. I just could not make it work in my head, but now that I'm looking at it, and I made this layout just about an hour ago as I'm doing the voiceover for this, but I just couldn't make it work in my head. And now that I'm looking at it on the page, it's really not that bad. I definitely could have used this. I think it was so light compared to the background, it was bothering me a little bit. It didn't feel like the transition was right. Like right there, that would be perfect. There'd be no problem with that. So, but anyway, I'll use that out as a piece, a layering piece on another layout. It's a great blue. So now I am going to work on my title, and I found this glitter alpha from Amy Tangerine. They are thickers, and they are the layers thickers in Ocean, which is an old alphabet, just so that you know that. And I'm playing around with what I'm going to title this. I don't have enough of letters in all caps or all small, or caps and small combination. So I'm going to title it Best Face, and what I'm doing is I'm MacGyvering an E out of a 3. So you just take your 3 and you turn it the opposite way. And that works just fine. And yes, it kind of looks like a 3, but whatever. And then I had a hashtag left, so I like to use those up. So I just did that. So these are pictures of my great nephew over 2 days, and he's eating blueberries. He absolutely still to this day. This is oh my gosh. Now this is 7 months ago, but he still loves blueberries now. But oh my gosh, he would just get crazy full of them. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through my box of die cuts from Elle Studio. I've talked about this before. I keep them in warm, cool, and neutral boxes, and I'm going through my cool box here, and I'm pulling out blues. So light blues, dark blues, more royal blues, all different blues to try to get a combination of blues just like the combination of the washi tape is. And I'm just sorting and sorting and sorting. That's very exciting, isn't it? So now I have kind of some blues that I like. And I'm thinking I'm going to put that light blue die cut up there in the top. I really like the way that goes. I found one that said the good stuff. I have the one that says enjoy. And then I have one that is a camera that says smile. That piece there, the light blue piece, says enjoy the simple things. So I have lots of nice kind of messages there. And I'm playing a little bit back and forth with what label I want to use under here. And these are all die cuts and cut aparts. So I know I really love the way this looks up in the top there. So I'm going to put that on right away. And then I grabbed my Bella Boulevard Puffy Hearts, and I have the dark blue assortment and a light blue assortment. The dark blue that I'm working with now is called Blueberry, and I'll use that assortment to add my stickers. I had one navy, and then all the rest are that kind of a little bit more kind of royal blue, and I did manage to use up that one navy one here. I went back to the original label. I liked how big it was there. I'm playing with spacing a little bit here though. And then I had a white border from where I punched this and it wasn't even, so I decided to kind of just cut that. That was a printable from Elle Studio. So I did that. Got the heart on there. And there's my good stuff. And I just added a little heart there. And it was a relatively simple layout to put together once that border got done because the border's doing a lot of the work. There's the still shot, guys, and a couple of detail shots. Don't forget to go look at Rachel's layout. I'll pop the link to her video in my description. And also, I do have a playlist for our past episodes of Product Playlist. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye.